We'll put you together.
My name's Rudy Reyes. I was burned in the '03 Cedar fires. I know you guys know me pretty well, and I've come to various meetings trying to get this organized. I'm wondering how many times we have to, remake the wheel here? This is probably the fourth time this has come in front of, as in this subject. It's as simple as this. The task force itself went through each one of the subjects that you guys have an issue with. And we waited out while they waited out, and along with the recommendations of the patients and the way the laws really do work, that's what we came out with. And they're really, really good recommendations. I will tell you that personally because I watched them form them. I don't believe many of you were there to watch us argue and weigh them out. And in not being there, you don't understand the situation and what went through and how we came to these processes of choices. If you guys were present, you guys would have seen that most of the issues that you guys have, as in 1,000 feet versus 2,500 feet, that's from the Attorney General of the state. Certain things we are taking from other ideologies, not willy-nilly out of the blue because we think it would be a good idea. These are true ideologies and laws which have existed since 1996. This is state law. This is the people's passed legislation. We're asking you as our politicians to represent us as their people. There are those of us out there that are sick, dying, and hurting that we want your representation and we want you to stand up as the hero for us. And instead, you guys are jerking it off. No other word. So we're asking you, do what needs to be done. Stop the hysteria, as the lady just before me said. Finalize this. This is 13 years later now. And in November, they're about to try to legalize it like it was alcohol for everybody's use. Well, we're going to be sitting here in San Diego with no recommendations even for medical 13 years later? Excuse me? Towards all these people that want to come in and throw their arguments against, this is already state law, passed 13 years ago. If it was illegal and if there was a real issue, it would have been pulled apart in the legislature, in the actual courts. Instead, all the courts are supporting us. And as of right now, the only issue that I'm waiting to see is the Anaheim case, which is whether or not an area can completely ban it, like the County Board of Supervisors want to do. If I understand the laws, if a patient lives in your area and someone who truly does need medical marijuana, there has to be a way for acquisition. All we're asking you to do is support these guidelines. They were well made. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes.